what's up? Check out this blunt and honest review from the Jock and Nerd Podcast. That's us. My name is Imran.
My name's Anthony.
He's the jock.
He's the nerd.
And he's the rug boy.
What's up, guys?
Jock and Nerd. All right, fellas, let's get into this week's movie review. We will be discussing the film They Will Kill You. Here's your spoilers.
Strap yourselves in, you fucks. Spoiler time.
They Will Kill You. This one directed by this dude named Kirill Sokolov.
Hey, you Sokolov.
You Sokolov. Don't tell me what the... apparently this is his first English language feature. It's his third feature overall. I'm not really familiar with him, but he did a movie in 2018 with like my favorite title, and it's called Why Don't You Just Die? Exclamation mark. It's fucking great. What an amazing title for a movie. On the Rotten Tomatoes, the movie currently holding at 63% tomato meter, 80% popcorn meter. Metacritic's got it at a 50 average score. Letterboxd, Anthony, what do they got this at?
I think it's a 3.0.
Oh, straight 3 on the Letterboxd. All right. Made for a paltry budget of $20 million. Unlike last week's movie, that was $200 million. How does it do opening weekend? Well, here's a fun stat for me, seeing as how Project Hail Mary is on my box office draft. Opening at number 1, holding strong, Project Hail Mary. Second week, pulling in another $54.5 million. That is only a 32% drop. Oh, shit. Currently, that movie's sitting at 164 domestic, $300 million global. I think this thing will finish at least 500, if not more.
What?
Project Hail Mary.
Oh, Project Hail Mary.
Yeah. Because it has no competition until Michael comes out later in April, I feel like. So that's really good. Number 2, Hoppers in its 4th week. And then They Will Kill You, opening at number 3 with $5 million. Domestic, global.
Ooh, that's sticky.
Global, it's just at $9 million.
How many people were in your theater in Rome?
When I first got there was nobody. It slowly filtered in, but maybe there was like 20 people. And this was a Friday night.
I think there was maybe 7 people in my theater.
Wow. Anthony?
For There Will Be Blood?
They Will Kill You.
They Will Kill You? Jesus Christ, There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
That movie came out almost 20 years ago.
It did.
They Will Kill You. I think my theater was about, I was at the Alamo.
Oh, yeah,
so
it's small.
Well, not only that, the crowd is generally more geared for these types of movies.
Sure.
It's a little bit more of a cinephile type crowd. I would say there's probably theater probably holds like 50 or so people. I think there's probably like 25.
Okay. So half.
30.
It's a good Alamo movie, actually. Starring in this movie, Zazie Beetz as the lead, Asia Reeves. You have Mahala. I don't know how you say that. It's one name. Playing the sister. Patterson Joseph, Tom Felton from Harry Potter. Speaking of Harry Potter, Heather Graham and Patricia Arquette is your main cast there. This is rated R. It's only an hour and 34 minutes. I like that part of the movie. Anthony, what is They Will Kill You about?
Oh man, They Will Kill You is about this character played by Zazie Beetz named Asia Reeves, who gets separated from her sister at a very young age due to some abusive parents, and spends some time in jail, gets out because she wants to rescue her sister from this place that hired her as a maid. And there's some deep, dark secrets in this place that she uncovers as she's trying to get her sister out of there.
Yeah, so let's just start with you. I remember we watched the trailer and we were like, whoa, this looks fucking wild. And
I don't even remember watching the trailer.
We did. We talked about it. We were like, look at this crazy bloody fucking thing. So what were your expectations going in? How'd you feel coming out?
My expectations going in were that this would be a fun movie. I'd seen some people talk about it. I think a lot of people are comparing it to that movie that just came out to Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Ready or Not.
Ready or Not. Yeah.
It's ironically almost exactly the same plot minus the
I've never seen Ready or Not.
Me neither. It's the same fucking movie apparently. Yeah.
You can talk about it in a second. What is this movie called? They Will Kill You?
They will kill you.
We forgot about it already.
I will kill you.
That's what I think about the movie. No, listen. Is it a terrible time at the theater? No. Is it a movie you need to go out of your way to see? No. It's 90 minutes, and it felt a little too long at 90 minutes, to be honest. I had some fun with it. There were times where I was really digging it. It starts off very Tarantino-esque with the violence, and then it evolves into a Sam Raimi horror movie type thing, horror violence movie. The movie, to me, loses steam after a little bit of while. Like it gets pretty one note once you realize that these things can't be killed, or that they're going to be very difficult to kill. So yeah, I mean, you got a lot of like B and C level actors and actresses in this movie. I mean, Heather Graham's in the movie, Patricia Arquette's in the movie. I had a good time, but I also was like, this is extremely stupid, like very, very stupid. So yeah, it was okay. I can't not offended by the movie, but also not like this is. I wouldn't say to anybody, "Yo, you need to go watch this."
Okay. Bruggs.
I think similar to Anthony, I enjoyed the film to a degree. Like, I didn't think it was great. I think the director could have some potential, but it wasn't like let me put it to a movie that I think is comparable to it. Nobody.
Okay.
Right. Nobody is a low budget movie.
Yeah.
That is basically a revenge film, a little bit in the genre of a Tarantino-esque kind of violence mixed with some Hong Kong stuff and all that other stuff, like The Raid and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that. That blew me away much more. I felt like that was you got way more bang for your buck out of that movie in all aspects, as far as like the gravitas of the movie, the humor of the movie, the suspense and the way it unfolded and the way you were surprised by it. And I felt that it worked a lot better. This is it, it's like, and that's also following in the footsteps of a John Wick, like a nobody, right?
Yeah,
like you find out he's really a killer and he's got to get back into it. So it has a precedent too. It's not like it's this original idea, but it still held its own because it carved its own path. I feel like there have been a lot of movies like this where where there's Ready or Not, there's The Hunt, there's like just a million of these movies where there's I'm in a satanic cult and they all want to kill me. Or
it's a very recent trend.
And there's a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
So they really have to make it great. And I think the only thing that they did to make it great or to make it different is to kind of add Quentin Tarantino, like insert with the title cards and this and that. And some Tarantino esque like I would say mic drops, needle drops.
I would argue the supernatural part is they were trying to make it a little different with the supernatural.
Yeah,
twist.
But they're all kind of like with the pig. I mean, that's the only thing that's kind of a little bit different.
Yeah.
That was kind of wacky and crazy too. But
we'll get
that didn't last long either. It didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like they introduced this idea and then they didn't do anything with it. And that's where it falters. It's like they could have kicked it up to a whole other thing.
Yeah.
And it just kind of stayed it, and it became repetitive at a certain point. Like, so how many times can you see Zazie Beetz like do the same thing in barefoot? Like it needed to go.
She's in her underwear.
That was the best part of the movie.
It was actually. No, opening thoughts for me, I'm exactly on the same page. It ended. I was like, that was okay. There's fun to be had, right? It's pretty stylish. It's a bloody beat 'em up. I thought Zazie Beetz did a really good job. Maybe, some potential for action stuff in the future. She pulled it off. But there are a lot of these revenge, one badass woman, a bunch of bad guys. And then tonally, I wasn't expecting it to swing so much into the camp. I do appreciate the blood spray, but then it almost reminded me of like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, like Tim Burton. It's like Sam Raimi doing a Tarantino movie.
It's got echoes of that and other things as well.
Them fighting through the building is a lot like The Raid, and I thought he tried to make it a little bit interesting with the shaft, the crawl space, and
The
fight
crawling
scenes,
was interesting,
right? And the supernatural twist, it was kind of fun. It's one of the, and we'll get into
But
that.
doesn't it take away some of the stakes?
It's a good thing and also a bad thing. We'll get into that. But I thought the fight scenes were pretty wild and fun to watch. I mean, twice in the movie, I said, what the fuck out loud. And I was enjoying just kind of the over the top fuck. But it is, like you guys said, it is derivative of so many movies like this recently. Ready or Not 2 apparently is about a girl who's looking for her sister and also has to fight a bunch of henchmen to save said sister, apparently. And it just came out. It's almost the same movie. So that's very...
And the first one was her. She marries into a family, but they all have to kill her. Like, she has to survive. That's
they won't kill you. Yes.
Yeah.
So I also agree that directing wise, he does some fun things in spots. It has some energy in the action scenes, some interesting stylistic things, but it gets so repetitive that by the end of it, I was like, there were parts I was like, what the fuck just happened? What did she do there? It got a little confusing with the rules of the names on the pig, and it just gets repetitive, kind of fizzles out. But I want to start with this. This bugged me right away in the very beginning. They're standing in the rain. It's pouring fucking rain. They're walking in the rain. They get into a convenience store and they cut to the close up of the two of them, and they're fucking absolutely 100%.
This happens many times.
Completely dry.
Oh shit!
Like they were wet. And they were wet in another scene where the after the fire thing and the water comes down to put out the fire.
Yeah.
And they're standing there, and then they're running to the elevator. They're completely dry.
Well, it was evident with the younger sister who's wearing this hoodie, and you just clearly see this dry hoodie. I was like, they're not even a bit fucking wet. It kind of took me out of it.
Another movie this reminds me of that's actually fairly recent that we reviewed on the show, but probably no one remembers.
Yes, I know what you're going to say.
Boy Kills World.
Absolutely.
It has a very similar vibe in that it's like this goofy, but also like violent.
Boy Kills World was a little bit more original.
That has a better.
I liked Boy Kills World's a better movie.
Yes.
To Ruggs' point.
Yes.
When the movie first starts and you get and you have the surprise that she can kick everyone's ass and starts cutting people's arms off and limbs off, I was like, oh, this is fun. Like, this was very Kill Bill, very 70s samurai with the blood squirting out.
Yeah.
And then you get the surprise that they're undead.
Yeah.
They're zombies, basically. And I went, oh, that's a cool twist. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah.
How's she going to get out of this?
Yeah.
But to Ruggs' point, and maybe even yours, Imran, right away, I lose interest because I'm going, well, none of this action really matters.
Right.
So
yeah,
that's where for me, I was like, this movie's running out of steam 45 minutes in, 50 minutes in, because I'm just going, how many times am I going to watch her kill people that can't be killed?
Well, not only that, but like as soon as they reveal the name thing, I'm like, oh, she's got to erase the names.
She's got to get the, and then and they do.
And
that.
I'm like, and then I'm like, okay, I know how it's going to end now. Is she going to do it?
Look, I appreciate that they kind of get into it right away, right? She gets there, she gets the job. The first night, they're trying to fucking kill her right away. And when she comes out of that closet, fuck, with her weapons is badass. That is probably the best fight scene in the movie. But then
I feel like it's the most fun because
the first one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah. But then it's revealed the building's 100 years old. It's a temple to Satan, and they are all immortal. This is a deal they made for a yearly sacrifice, and she just happens to be the sacrifice. So I'm like, yay. On the one hand, she can hack them up all the fuck she wants. But then on the other hand, all the stakes are completely sucked out of the movie. Now, when she blows Heather Graham's head off.
That was funny.
In the fucking shaft there. And then when the eyeball, the detached eyeball just
There's some
pops
cute
up.
stuff that
and
I
was like,
in
what
this.
the fuck is going? Is this? It reminded me of Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah, it was pretty.
This eyeball
it needed
around.
If you're gonna do it, go all the way with it. That's all I'm saying.
More. Yes.
Like they this is what happens. So that first fight scene happens.
Yeah.
And you think that she has just killed the shit out of all these people.
Yes.
And she's a super badass.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they get up. And I'm like, oh, this movie has no stakes.
Yeah.
And so every fight scene after that now is compromised.
I mean, he put his head back on, and it's like, so it's very cartoony in a good way and in a bad way. Like maybe it should have been more cartoony.
Well, it's a weird because they have the cart, like when her head grows back, and it's all small.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's like Beetlejuice.
But then they do play the music to make it very seemingly thriller horror.
Right. So
it's what it seems like to me is like the movie. They had an idea. What would happen if we put this badass woman in a house with all these undead people?
Yeah.
And let's just see what happens. And that's really it. So there isn't enough. I'm not asking for a ton of depth, but there isn't enough layers to this movie to really even justify 90 minutes. Like I could see this movie being a short film, to be honest.
I mean, I felt like this. I thought this would have been a great streaming movie. Also, like it's perfect for streaming, but a short film, maybe not. I don't know. It just gets repetitive. And there's you don't learn anything about the bad guys. There's really they have potential. Like when they're climbing through the building and every floor is different and there's a fuck floor where everyone is just fucking. I was like, oh, what are the other floors? I would have loved to see.
And they never really got into the other floors.
I would have loved to see what the other floors, what kind of debauchery and insanity are on these other floors.
What was the backstory that this was a Satan hotel or some shit?
Well, everybody, the deal who lives there made a deal with the devil who talks to them via a severed pig head for a yearly sacrifice. And for that, he will let you live forever.
And you can't leave that place.
And you can't leave because her sister was supposed to be a sacrifice. But then for some reason, they're like, you're cool. You can stay.
So what happens when they leave?
I don't know. Do they ever leave the building? Maybe they leave, they come back, but they enjoy whatever they want there. They just got to kill a motherfucker.
See, I don't know. If we're asking these questions and we don't know the answers, and we all saw the movie, that means that if it is in the movie and we missed it, it didn't communicate.
Also, why was Lilith's husband, Patricia Arquette, who runs the place, her husband was trying to help them for some reason, but he was also immortal. That didn't make any sense. The next bit I really did like was the axe on fire scene. I thought that was a great scene.
It was all right. See, I thought it was. I didn't think the action was good enough to keep me super engaged. Like I thought there were funny bits. Like there were parts where I was going, oh shit. But I thought the axe thing. I actually didn't think that was. I thought it was fine. Like I wasn't like blown away by the action at any point. And again, it just goes back to the stakes. Like I keep going back to she's just knocking these things out. And then they're just going to get back up. Yeah.
Just got to slow them down. But I do love the parts where she's like flying through the air and the table's splitting in slow motion. And like it's some of that direction when she's sliding across the floor and shit. Some of that was fun.
I don't know. I feel like not to be like cold water. Like, again, I think it's fun.
Yeah.
But I've seen this in a lot of different movies. Like like Rug Boy brought up Nobody. You bring up like Boy Kills World. You bring up there's just a shit ton of these types of things now.
It's so crazy.
Like the slow-mo action, cartoony, almost like hyper like realistic type shit. And I don't know. You gotta have something that you can stand out with, and there's not one thing in part of this movie where I'm like, that's really exceptional.
I said it in my review, and I'll say it again here. It's that this guy's definitely drawing a lot from Quentin Tarantino.
Absolutely.
He's definitely pulling. I mean, you can't not. It's a little bit of Raimi, a little bit of Tarantino, a little bit of Robert Rodriguez.
A
little bit of all those things.
Yeah.
But the thing is that he doesn't have their thing that they have. Like
he doesn't have his own personality on it either.
Like the voice of Quentin Tarantino makes something that you've seen a million times, or something that he's even he's copying from another movie, but he puts his own spin on it that makes it worthwhile. Like either the characters are really interesting, or just all of the stuff that he's thought about is interesting, or just the bonkersness of it is interesting. So these characters don't have great dialogue. They don't have a lot of like I don't know anything about this character besides she went to jail.
Right. She went to jail. She learned how to fight. She's I do love when she just punches people out. Like when that little kid stabs her. She's just like, you little shit. She punches him in the face.
I mean, now it's a 90-minute film, but you can do a lot in 90 minutes with personality and stuff.
No, that I completely agree with Ruggs. I think that's the key is you just don't really get a good sense for why these people the way they are and who's who, and you don't care enough.
No.
And also they do the thing where they do the flashbacks throughout the movie, and the flashbacks are like a minute, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's just like a big exposition dump every time. Like it's very it's as if this guy like didn't really have a creative way to actually tell his stories. So he was like, I'll do flashbacks, but I will also do the flashbacks right, narrate exactly what's happening. So you you completely understand everything. It's like, I don't know, it just felt very lazy.
Yeah, there's some literal lines where characters are screaming like what's happening. So the end was kind of confusing to me when they get up to the building, the severed head of Satan. You see everybody's names on there, and then she kills Ray right away, her husband. And then, so Asia's sister Maria is supposed to write her name on the pig's head and kill Asia.
Right.
And instead, she writes Asia's name and kills herself. When she killed herself, I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then I think Lilith literally yells, Maria wrote Asia's name and made her immortal, like explaining what happened. And I was like, oh, thank you. I was a little confused. But then she does the smart thing. She cuts her name off. And then the other time I said, what the fuck, is when Patricia Arquette put the pig's head on her and was fighting. That was kind of an insane fight scene with her.
That didn't last long. That would have been cool. It went somewhere.
It's got like tentacles coming out. I was like, what the fuck is this movie? So she eventually manages to defeat Lilith, get the pig's head off, erase all the names on the pig's head, except for hers, which is still on a piece of skin in her pocket.
She cuts off the piece of skin and then burns the pig's head.
And they all die. She sets it on fire and she leaves with Maria's body. And I was like, the fuck? And then they do another switcheroo where all she had to do was erase her name and put Maria's name on the little piece. And then Maria comes back to life. And then
she sacrificed everyone else.
But they both get to live and the top floor explodes. I don't know where they got explosives from or how that happened. And then they just fucking leave. And I was like, what?
I just think that that's a very magic solution. Like, how do you know that's going to work? Like,
right.
The pig is, maybe the pig is dead already. I don't know. So does it matter? I don't know.
I don't know. The rules were a little all kind of muddy there. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
But whatever. I mean, like, I think if you're like an 11-year-old kid that likes this shit, you'll watch it and be like, this is cool.
I mean, I think if you're into like the B movie, like campy over the top shit, like it's fun.
It's fine.
There's
it's like Robert Rodriguez. It's like
fun.
Machete or something like that. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, there were plenty of times throughout the movie where my audience and even I was getting caught up in like laughing at just how ridiculous some of the stuff is. Yeah. You know, the eyeball rolling around and the guy, the Heather Graham's character, you know, without a head, still crawling around.
Yeah, it's because
the audible like reaction I had when she first reveals that she can kick all these people's asses. You know, there are a lot of moments, there are a decent amount of moments where you're like, oh, that's fun. This is interesting, or this is shocking, or this is funny. Is it actually a good movie? No, I think it's very stupid, but there's worse ways to spend an hour and a half.
I was like sporadically, moderately entertained.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it's about right.
Right.
This better than that Working Man Jason Statham movie?
Oh
yeah, I'd watch this over the Working Man.
Yeah, it's a little more fun.
This is more fun than Working Man, but this is not as fun as The Beekeeper.
Right.
No.
The Beekeeper at least is like, oh, this.
And you think Boy Kills World is better than this?
That's better than this.
I think Boy Kills World has better action than this. It has like same goofy tone with like the narration, but I think the one-on-one fight scenes and stuff in Boy Kills World.
And that one's tone is a little more cohesive. It knows what kind of movie it wants to be. It's got a better energy. This one is just
like the kills are kills.
The kills are fucking. I mean, brass knuckles with the fucking gun on it. That's badass. That's fucking.
I gotta watch that movie again.
I know. I'll watch it again too.
Nobody 1 and 2 I like better than this.
Yeah, okay. I will agree. But
what about this is an easy one. Ballerina.
I like Ballerina better.
I like Ballerina. Dude, Flamethrower Duel. That is worth the price of admission. But
I like this better than Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like this better than Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Interesting. Yeah. Well, it's a lot shorter, which helps. But
I like The Rip better than this.
You like The Rip? Okay.
Here is this. I think that both the Sisu movies are better than this.
What about the? Oh yeah, you didn't watch the
Sisu's better.
You didn't watch the Jason Momoa movie. Is that better than this?
Wrecking Crew?
I think I like Wrecking Crew
maybe
a little bit better.
The fun parts of this movie, though, stick out. But the trend of this is kind of crazy. Do we blame John Wick? Because when John Wick came out, I was like, oh my God, I've been waiting for movies like this. And now
we gave you 4 of them. And some of them are 3 hours long.
Yes. And then the whole, like, the Ready or Not, like, it's so crazy how there's.
Here's one.
Yeah.
This or Freaky Tales?
Oh, I'm going to say Freaky Tales.
Better?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd lean Freaky Tales, but not by much.
And that's doing a very Quentin Tarantino-y thing.
It's a better movie overall, though, I think, Freaky Tales.
Yeah, very Quentin Tarantino, supernatural aspect to it.
Yeah, you got that badass sword fucking fight scene, too, in there. It's bloody.
But they're both pretty similar. I'd say they both kind of lack. They have like
I think they're even for me.
Yeah, they're both doing the Tarantino type thing, but they don't have Tarantino. It's not Quentin. It's Timu Tarantino.
Well, can I ask why Patricia Arquette had an Irish fucking accent? Is that an Irish accent?
I don't know. It was barely. It sounded like she was on Severance.
What was she doing?
I don't get that at all. I don't get that. I don't get the family. I don't know what Heather Graham. I'm like, Heather Graham's collecting a check.
Man, Heather Graham and Boogie Nights shows everything. That's when I first had a crush on Heather Graham. I like
Heather Austin Powers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Austin Powers. Zazie Beetz action star potential. Is there any?
No.
I don't know. I feel like that
she was Domino. She was pretty good in Deadpool as Domino.
Her range in this movie did not illustrate why. Like she was, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that there wasn't enough there in this movie. Like, I mean, as far as her, I feel like she did the action scenes really well.
The rage is there, and you see the kind of in her eyes. I
got a couple more.
Yeah.
Comparisons.
Yeah.
This better than The Killer's Game.
Oh, this is better than The Killer's Game. That movie's terrible.
This better than The Crow.
Yes.
Kill better than this.
Yes. Yeah, I'm on board with all
what
of
about
that.
Monkey Man?
Wait. Oh,
Monkey Man. That's tough.
I
think I'd lean Monkey Man, but no, actually, Monkey Man kind of pissed me off, so I'm going to go with this one.
Dev Patel.
This or Roadhouse, the remake?
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, my God. They're almost equally shitty movies.
I'll go with this.
Oh my
really?
God.
Oh, that's a tough one. Maybe They Will Kill You. Oh.
This or Argyle?
Oh, definitely this. Fuck Argyle.
Argyle's terrible.
That movie's terrible. Fuck Argyle.
This is what I'm getting at. This is the level that we're talking about.
Absolutely. It's a fun B movie.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I don't know.
This is
How much did it cost? 20 million?
20 mil.
I mean, it's punching a little bit above his weight class, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I don't know.
This is the I'm trying to think of them 80s movies. This is like the Cyborg. Was that John Clavin? This is like that kind of level, right?
Or like what's the Kurt Russell movie? This is better. John Carpenter.
No, don't compare it to Escape from New York.
No, not that one. The other one.
Oh no, don't compare it to that. That movie.
What's the movie?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble
actually
better.
has like some. Yeah, that's way better.
It's better.
Yeah, come on now.
But like, I just.
How about this?
Yeah.
Or those Snyder movies?
Which
what was
ones?
those called?
Oh my God.
Oh, the fucking Star Wars he did. Absolutely this. Those movies get me so mad. Those movies made me want to punch my television.
This or the Charlize Theron action movies?
Old Guard.
Old Guard.
I would pick this.
Ooh.
Old Guard's kind of boring.
But Atomic Blonde I would do.
No, Atomic Blonde is good.
Atomic
Old
Blonde.
Guard 2 was not good. It's just so forgettable.
This or the Gray Man?
Oh man.
I forgot what the Gray Man was.
Gray
already
Man,
about.
I don't even remember. I don't remember any
Gosling
scenes.
and Chris Evans.
Yeah, and Anna de Armas.
Yeah.
I barely remember that movie. I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go. They Will Kill You.
They Will Kill You. Here, I'll ask Ruggs, and then you can go and run. They Will Kill You or any generic Netflix action movie.
Oh, that's a good one.
Is there one better generic Netflix action?
That's
movie?
a good. You said you like The Rip better, so
I like The Rip better. I'm thinking of like that Jamie Foxx movie. I'm thinking about
This
the
is
one
better
with
than
Ryan Reynolds and The Rock.
War Machine. This is better than War Machine.
I don't know. I've never seen War Machine. Ruggs.
War Machine? No. This
Is there a Netflix movie Netflix action movie you'd like better than this, excluding the one with Chris Hemsworth, because those are actually pretty good.
I mean, those are all like relatively safe if you think about it. At least this thing is just like balls to the wall craziness. Like I don't know. Maybe that's the personality this movie has.
That movie with Jamie Foxx where he fights like devil Draculas and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I
mean,
don't know about that movie.
I don't know if it's better than a lot of things, but
Daylight or something. Yeah.
So let's see. What do we got?
Nothing
from
better. Netflix.
Netflix original action movies, right? You write this into my AI.
Take a look and see if there's one Netflix action movie that you'd say is better than and not Extraction. Don't take out Extraction because that's good.
But I mean, it's more than just an action. It's like a dark comedy, horror, action, something. This or K-pop Demon Hunters. No,
we'll get out of here.
Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters. So we got Army of the Dead.
Oh, I'll take this.
That's a Zack
Gunpowder
Snyder.
Milkshake, The Day Shift.
The Day Shift. That's that one. There's that Will Smith one, Bright. Does that count?
Oh, God, that movie.
Yeah.
Wait, The Day Shift.
The Day Shift was the Jamie Foxx one.
Oh, is that this one? I'll take over The Day Shift.
Yeah. With Snoop Dogg, right? As fucking monster hunters or something.
That's called The Day Shift?
I think so.
Yeah, Day Shift is when Jamie Foxx is doing
Yeah.
it. All right, so here we go. 6 Underground. That was the Triple Frontier was good.
Triple Frontier is actually pretty good.
Yes.
Movie. But that's a different kind of action movie.
Yeah. Rebel Ridge.
I like Rebel Ridge. Again, it's not
Polar.
like there's nothing that's like horror.
The Night
comedy,
Comes for Us.
action.
The Night Comes. Oh, I like The Night Comes for Us.
That's that super violent one.
Then you got The Killer, the one that was made by
Fincher?
Fincher. I don't know if that's good.
That movie's kind of boring.
Oh, Project Power. That's the one I was thinking about.
Project Power.
That movie was terrible. Yes.
Absolutely awful.
Yeah.
Then that's about it. I mean, they really don't have those Extraction movies are the top tier.
Yeah.
Well, look, Ruggs, here's the real question. Let's run it through the Grillo meter. Better or worse with Frank Grillo? Who does he play?
Oh, this movie would be Frank Grillo.
I think it would be better.
Yeah, better with Frank Grillo, 100%. Who could he play? The dad, maybe?
I got one for Frank Grillo.
Yeah.
You use his voice on the pig.
Oh, he's the voice of the Satan. Yeah, I like that. You know me, I'm Satan. Who are you?
Yeah. You know me.
I'm here in my house.
I think he should be the voice of the pig.
Frank Grillo as the voice of the pig.
This is right up Frank Grillo. Like Frank Grillo movie's 10 times better with Frank Grillo.
He probably turned his script down. He was like, I'm not going to do this.
I'm above this.
I'm not dressing up as a maid.
I'm not going to wear that dress. I'm doing boss level too. But no, I think it does improve with
Boss
Frank Grillo.
level, I would put above this though.
Yeah. See, that's a good comparison.
Boss level is a fucking freaky ass time travel movie.
Yeah. All right.
With
Well,
fucking Mel Gibson as the bad guy.
Anthony, give me your score. We already we ranked it.
I shit all over it.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to rate it a 5.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
I could be convinced even that it's a 6 just because there is an entertainment factor to it.
Yeah.
We just compared 25 movies that are in that like 4 to 3 to like 6 range.
Yeah.
That's where it kind of lives.
Yeah.
But at least it's on like the higher end of that range.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not smart. It's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a good idea. It's not a well thought out movie.
There's a better movie than this.
Yes. There's more potential there. And I think that's what I was really intrigued at in the beginning. Was like, whoa, this is going to be like a wild adventure. And then it's just not.
Right.
But there's enough skin there where I'm just like, okay, this is like, I'll eat the pork rinds. Fine.
Yeah. It's a little
It's
junk
just
food.
one of those things when you have a 90-minute movie and you're bored.
Yeah. That's the problem.
At a certain point, I'm like, why is this happening?
It shouldn't happen, but like it gets a little too repetitive. Ruggs, what are you going to give it?
Like a recommend for me is a 7 and above. I can't recommend this because not everyone's going to like this movie.
Yeah.
But if you like cheesy action movies,
Yes.
I like cheesy action movies, and I will watch a shitty from anywhere in the world. I'll watch a shitty action movie just for the sake of watching it. So I'll give it a 6.
Yeah, I'm at a 6 also, and again, I agree with everything. It's just okay. There are fun moments to be had. Some of the action is fun to watch, but doesn't kind of falls apart at the end and gets a little repetitive. And it had potential, but yeah, it's another one of those movies, and there'll be more.
It's just like we've had movies like this, and it's not even the best of those.
It's not. That's the thing. I've seen better. Other movies do these things better. So, like you guys said, if you're gonna do it, fucking go even farther in. Go all in.
Yeah, if you just compare it to Boy Kills World, which is a similar, like in many ways, as far as tone and budget. How much was that? How much did that cost?
Probably similar cost. $18 million.
So just under it. And it felt like that one punched a bunch of above its weight class as well.
That movie only made $3 million.
Yeah, that made no money.
It's a big flop, but it's a fun movie.
Right.
Yeah, these like B-level action movies, it's tough to make money in the theaters with those. I don't know what the economics are and how you make that work, whether it's be streaming or theaters, but these always seem dead on arrival.
That's why you figure
it's very. I think like these movies are always trying to be the next like gem, like a John Wick, or even to a Nobody to a lesser extent.
Yeah.
But that seems very rare.
Yeah, that's why the low budget is important, and you hope like it takes off. But you're right; that's like 1 out of 100. Like this could have went to streaming, and it would have been just as enjoyable.
Yeah, I just don't know if the economics make sense to go to streaming or not.
But. Right. Whether you got to make your money back, even
like imagine this: like they had the opportunity. They're in a satanic hotel.
Yeah.
To do really cool costuming.
Yeah.
And everybody's wearing the same fucking outfit.
They're just wearing like a black trench poncho raincoat.
That could have been fun. You could have had like some sexy fucking things.
That also made it hard to like figure out who's who. Like they all look the same and you're like, I don't know who the fuck this person
imagine
is.
you came out of this movie and you had some really memorable characters.
Yeah.
You don't.
All I knew was Heather Graham because she didn't have a head. That's the only way you knew. That was fucking her character.
Yeah.
In the head.
What's the deal with them releasing it at the same time as Ready or Not?
That I don't know. That's weird. That's like when Armageddon and Deep Impact come out. Is that thing where like two movies of the same thing just happen to.
You think it'll be remembered the same way like Armageddon and Deep Impact?
No.
Dante's Peak and Inferno.
Volcano or Inferno, whatever. Yeah. That happens all the time. But like even the plot is so similar to Ready or Not too. I was like, that's weird. So anyways, yeah, whatever. Check it out on streaming. You don't need to fucking run out